And we are live. Hey, we're gonna try and do this at the end of every week, provided we actually do stuff during the week that we want to share with you. If something goes wrong, we'll never admit to it. Hey guys, it's Bob Martin, the RCSubGuy with the Nautilus Drydocks, here with
Jason, shop manager.
Jason, the shop manager, here at the Drydocks. And like I said, this is going to be something that we want to do on a weekly basis. We're going to let you guys know what we worked on, what we managed to accomplish. Maybe we'll share some failures, but mostly successes, I think. So let's let you know what we got going on here. We're going to start with Jason, and we're going to take a look at some stuff that he's been focusing on.
So, what I've been doing, building all of your cylinder parts for you, so you guys will stop yelling at us. We've got, I don't know, what is it, 4 or 5 in the queue right now. So, since Bob was out the other day, I took on all of these. Got all of our pre-cut cylinder tubes, parts put together, bulkheads built, motor bump bulkheads done.
And these are our new ones, right?
Yep,
the version 2?
This is version 2, 3, whatever it is now.
And what are the differences, the main differences? Do you remember?
Let's see. We went back to our original pump.
And these are different ones, right?
Yeah, these are new pumps. We actually love these. They put out so much more pressure and air, so much quieter.
Smoother, they're just
smoother.
higher quality.
Everything is unbolt, bolt it all back together. Nothing is glued, siliconed. Well, I mean, besides, the ballast,
parts, the stuff that's supposed to stay together.
Right, but everything else, if you want to take it apart, you can take it apart. Even the ballast pump, bulkheads. If you gotta get something to the ballast, something goes wrong inside of here, everything comes apart. So it's made it completely KISS.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it simple. So this is what's going on. These will probably be done, and I'm going to say give us about a week or so, a couple weeks maybe. We'll get them out, and you guys will be able to start playing.
Yeah, hopefully. I think we might be able to get these knocked out by the middle of next week. I think we can do it. Yeah.
Hard part's done.
Exactly. Now we're just putting it all together.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So yeah, cylinders. What else we got going on? Oh, here's a little. Do you know what? I'm gonna hand you over. Oh, look, someone's talking in Japanese. Hello from Japan. So I don't know why I did it, but it's still going to turn out cool. This is one of our 96 scale blueback kits. This is going to be for static display. So someone bought the kit and they really like the blueback. So we're going to be doing this up to the best of our ability, just as a static display model. So yeah, 196 USS blueback, exact same kit that you would get if you wanted to make an RC model. I got a video that I just did a little while ago showcasing the work that David Merriman did, and I can only hope that I can aspire to something remotely close to his level of professionalism for his RC model on this static model. So we got this going on. I'm hoping it's going to be a quick turnaround. It better be, because I sure didn't quote enough for the build. What else we got going on? Oh, this is super cool. Do you want to come around the other side there, Jason? So, if you guys are familiar with Otto over in the Czech Republic, he puts out a series of really awesome 3D printed files. And this is the result of printing out his 1/72 scale German Type 21 in our resin printer. So this is high definition resin. You can see all the panel lines and everything are all in there. We're in the process of putting all of the brass photo etch on the boat. There's lots of that going on. It looks a little rough right now, but I mean, we're just in the middle of things. Again, this is going to be another static display model that an individual wanted us to knock out for him. But this is a great size for RC, and actually this our upcoming 250 series cylinder would be a perfect candidate, I think, to power this particular boat. So hoping maybe not next week, maybe like the week following, I don't know, something like that. We got lots of things going on, but it'll be something like that. We'll get this thing knocked out, and you guys will be able to see the finished product from that. Big news though, we managed to finish 2 builds this week. The first one, let's talk about the LA first. So back a little while ago, there's a gentleman who is super active in the RC submarine community by the name of Eric Kloss. And unfortunately, Eric passed away, and his estate ended up getting liquidated. And I managed to secure quite a number of boats that he had in his collection. This is one of them. Now, we haven't, Jason was right there beside me, done a lot to this other than make it fully functional. All of this painting, the assembling, detail work was all done when we got it. So I can't take credit for anything like that. But what we did do was fully outfit, this subdriver that David Merriman put out. It's a gas ballast system in it. We just had this boat out at the pond today for her shakedown cruise, and it went absolutely flawlessly. I'm really, really happy with it. We had to rework all of the rear linkages, reattach all the stabilizers and rudders, and do all of the drivetrain. We had to fabricate new forward dive planes for this because they weren't in the kit for some weird reason. But tons of awesome details. All this photo etched stainless steel, the ballast vents, and then he did some torpedo tubes in the front. You can probably see that right there. So this is the improved LA. This is sort of the final version of it. So it has forward retracting dive planes, the ringed prop, and then you can see those dihedral stabilizers on the back there with the countermeasure launchers. It's really cool. It's a good looking boat. It has a lot of presence on the water, and it turned out really good. It went good, right, Jason?
Yeah, handled really well.
Not a speed demon, but the real one's not a speed demon either. So
yeah, it was a beautiful silhouette going through the water too.
Yeah, the ducks liked it.
Yeah, that was for sure.
The ducks liked it. All right, and we're here. So this is an ongoing project that we've had going on for a little while. This is a 1/9 scale German Seehund midget submarine. And this is an OTW kit that I had years ago, finished and sold to a guy. Had an old D&E watertight cylinder in it. It worked perfectly fine. That owner decided, no, I want the newest and greatest. He got a 3.5 inch cylinder from OTW, and that's what we put inside it when we took it back in on trade. We got all that stuff, so we finished it out. But the cool thing about this boat, if you haven't been following my channel, which would be tragic, are those bad boys. They're like 2.5 inches in diameter. I'm guessing maybe 28 inches, 30 inches long. And these are all fully functional. They work on a remote switch, and they will fire from the boat. And we just finished at the same time. We had it out today. We just had this out to the pond for its shakedown cruise. I was super excited about this. What do you think about this?
This thing was absolutely gorgeous in the water. I mean, it hands-off control.
Yeah, super docile to drive. Really good turning performance.
Got up and go. I mean, it's got some speed behind it.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a video, hopefully tomorrow morning. I'll edit this at like 4 a.m. when I get up after I've had my morning coffee. So hopefully by early morning tomorrow you'll have a video to watch of the Seehund in action, which is exciting. I'm glad to get this done. I think the new owner is going to be really, really excited to get it, and I'm excited to get it in his hands. And a little sad that it's leaving because it was just so much fun to operate. It's a nice size too. It's not super huge, but it has so much presence on the water.
You guys can see the little Sequest hiding back there.
Well, that'd be a flying sub.
Or flying sub, yeah.
We got Sequest on the brain because that's what we were working on all last week. Well, last
Let's go to the big news.
The big news. Yeah, all of the parts, the production parts for our new 250 series subdriver just came in an hour ago. These are all printed in high strength nylon, super high resolution, really strong. I think you could drive over this with your truck and it wouldn't do anything. But these are all of the parts that go in, well, the main parts, the bulkhead parts that go into the creation of our new 250 series watertight cylinder, so 2.5 inches diameter. That'll go into, you know, boats like this one. It'll go into like 96 permit, 96 kilo, 96 blueback. It'll go into the Arc model. It'll be perfect for that. Right now, a lot of people are putting the 3-inch in because that's what we had. This is going to be a better fit for that boat. This will go into the Revell Type 9. This will go into the Revell Gato. Tons of boats. You can see here we've got single or dual shaft. This is a dual shaft gearbox that goes on the back, so you can convert a single shaft to dual shaft with it. 4 high strength metal gear servos, 2 front, 2 aft. So you got your dive planes, your rudders on the one side, and then 4 dive planes and, you know, like bow retracts or torpedo launchers. That's all stock on the other side. This also uses the same big pumps that we use in our 300 series. So we can put bigger ballast tanks in here and it doesn't take an eon to blow the ballast tank out. We got all the battery trays are all 3D printed, come with it and everything. So super excited to get these knocked out next week. I think that's going to be one of our main focuses for the first few days.
And these are also, everything is going to be bolt on. Nothing glued, nothing, you know, using, you know, CVA caulk or anything. So completely bolt on.
It's all really easy to maintain, to repair, to upgrade, you know, whatever you want to do there. So tell you what, let me grab my phone and we can do, let's see, is everybody just listening? Pretty much. Everybody's just listening. All right, we're back. Let's see here. Was there any? No.
There's one comment.
What was there? Yeah, was that for the one from Japan?
Two comments. Somebody else said something looked nice.
Oh, good. I'm glad you think it's nice. Thank you very much. So, yeah, week of the 11th. Hey, a big shout out to everybody in the service. We got Remembrance Day today, right? Is the 11th today?
Yeah, Veterans Day.
Veterans Day. So big shout out to all of you guys. Thank you for your service. We appreciate it a lot. There was a question about the Oscar. That thing is all ready. I'm just going to jet over here. I have to confirm with, what the heck? With the owners, what they want to do with the bow plane assembly. I've been trying to email them for like a week and a half, and they are not getting back to me. So, I mean, we're kind of getting to the point, maybe if I don't hear back from them, I'm just going to make a call, and they're going to have to live with it because I want this thing done and out of my shop. But that's the Oscar. That's 96 scale ships Oscar. When I got it, it was in rough shape. The hull was like cracked apart. Those were broken off. The sail was broken off. All the linkages were messed up. The propeller spun nicely, though. I will say that. But it's all done, finished up. It's going to have a brand new version 2 300 series watertight cylinder.
The one underneath.
Oh, there you go. Hey, look at that bad boy. That's our version 2 300 series with a 3 3/4 inch ballast tank and the gearbox, dual shaft gearbox. Oh, hey, why didn't we remember about that? Yeah, that's super cool. So this is Arcturus. A couple of months ago, the Russians released a concept image of their new ballistic missile submarine, Arcturus. And With the help of another individual, I managed to produce these 3D files, and we printed these all out. I did some modifications in the back. The original design was pretty wonky. It had these X-tails pointing in. It was like a diamond shape. It was pretty weird. But at any rate, can you move those linkages? But we got it all rigged up. It's all ready. This is going to be, I think, the test bed for our new 250 series. And so we got like our drivetrains all getting rigged up in there for this bad boy. It'll be dual shaft. So we're going to figure that out. But it's a neat boat. Like chuck that top back on there again. Obviously it looks pretty rough because it's kind of fresh out of the printer and we're just sanding it and stuff. But it's got a neat profile, you know, more like a fighter jet than a submarine.
Yeah, I think it just looks like something out of Batman.
Batman or like a spaceship maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to get that all finished up. I don't know if that'll be next week. It's a low priority project. We got customer stuff to do first. Those pesky customers.
Ordering all those cylinders.
Ordering all that stuff. There was a question. Let's see here. It was... When will we be releasing the new subdrivers? So we need to do the prototype for the new production. If that works out well, then I would think probably within 2 weeks we'll do pre-orders. Open up for pre-orders for the new cylinder. These are going to go, I think, a lot more smoothly than the version 1 300 series. We learned a lot with those first subdrivers. I have nothing but respect for people like Bob Dimmock and David Merriman, who've been producing watertight cylinders for like eons. It was a steep learning curve for me here. It's one thing to build like one, it's another one to build it from a production perspective. It's kind of a game changer. So yeah, big difference. So probably a couple weeks we'll open up for pre-orders, and then the typical lead time is 4 to 6 weeks, but we're getting awfully good at this. So hopefully it'll be
building them in our sleep before long.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I was just gonna check here. Hey, Ed's in the house.
What's up, Ed?
I was out. I was up in Dallas on Wednesday.
Yes.
Ed saved me, so I flew my plane up to Dallas to visit my casting partner up there because we're trying to get the 48 Nautilus back into production again, but we're running into production challenges. But the weather was poopy. And so I had to divert to the airport that just happens to be right next to Ed's house. And Ed came to the rescue, sailed in his big black steed, and drove me 45 minutes up to the casting shop and back again. Brought me out for some questionable Asian food, right, Ed? It is questionable. I wasn't hungry for the rest of the day. and Ed knows that's not where he's bringing his wife for their anniversary. All right. I think that's it. That's a week's worth of work.
It's been a busy week.
It has been a busy week. Yeah, we're going to keep it up. Just as a note, I am going on vacation next week and through the following till the 24th or 6th or something like that, to the Friday, third week of November. Going out with Renee's family, and we're doing a cruise down to Mexico. It's been a long time since I've been on a cruise ship. I don't know how excited. I don't even think I'm getting off the boat. I'm not super excited about Mexico, but the boat should be cool. But anyhow, I'll be gone. Jason's still going to be here holding down the fort. If you guys need anything, regular order stuff like off the shelf will still get shipped out. But if you need me or my quasi expertise, you will be sorely disappointed for a short period of time. So just letting you know in advance. Oh, hey, almost forgot. We got these fancy lights up on the roof. We have like awesome lighting now.
We can finally see.
We can see, yeah. That made a big difference. Something else we did to add to our list of accomplishments. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, if you guys are all cool, we are going to let you go. for this, the week ending in November 11th. We're going to try and do this every week, except the weeks I'm obviously not around. So stay tuned for that. Look for that Seahoon video coming out this weekend, and guess we'll let you go. Catch you guys later.
See ya.